Retiring early isn't complicated. For you to retire early, cut your expenses, live frugally, eliminate debt, invest in index funds, or have passive investments like rentals. Live on a stable budget that takes into account rising costs. Have investments worth 25 times your yearly expenses or passive income that pays enough for you to live. Hey, you've grown accustomed to a certain lifestyle, living with your parents. They bought the right shoes and the latest phone, but you're going to have to spend your own money on those things now. You have to break the lifestyle you're used to and live below your income. You have to spend less than you're making. You have to save a large portion of your income so you can retire wealthy and retire early. For you to retire early, you have to save instead of spend. To get through those tough times when you want to get the brand new Samsung or iPhone, you have to ask yourself, why am I doing this? Keeping why in mind will get you through the tough times that you want to give up. Stop saving and spend money like the rest of society. To retire early, you have to reduce your living expenses. Do you think you'll become rich as a musician or professional athlete? Do you think a high-paying job will suddenly give you wealth? Don't fool yourself. It's not all going to work out. Chances of you striking it rich are slim to none. The likelihood of you selling your startup for millions is unlikely. You need to plan, save, and stop spending. What you're about to learn is from the book, Fast Fire: Rules for Personal Finance to Quickly Become Financially Independent and Retire Early. It's by Dr. Jim Kay. Do you want to build the confidence to retire early? Do you need to know exactly how much money you'll need to last a lifetime and retire on your terms? Do you want straight answers and no complicated formulas? Do you want inside tips and tricks the wealthy use to invest and make more out of the stock market so you'll be able to quit your job sooner? Here, you'll get direct and clear guidance on where to invest your money. You'll be given smart, sound, straightforward personal financial advice with direct answers to become financially independent for anyone to retire early. You won't be sold on any memberships, classes, emails, sign-ups, or mailing lists. No scams. Just the information you need to retire rich and early. Less than 1% of Americans retire before age 50. This puts you at a 99% disadvantage of becoming wealthy and retiring early. But if you can follow the clear guidance and specific strategies in these lessons, you can become a member of the exclusive 1%. Retiring early means you need passive income. This is money invested, growing in the stock market in which you can draw upon, and or a stream of income that isn't likely to stop. Investing in the stock market is one way you can create the means to retire early. Another approach would be owning something that provides income each month, like rentals. To retire, you have to establish a passive income now. Passive income is a stream of income that doesn't require ongoing daily work to maintain. Passive income might come from rentals, a pension, investments, Social Security, royalty payments, a business someone else runs for you. Passive income requires initial startup effort, but once the income stream becomes stable, it has minimal effort to maintain. How much effort do you want to put into your passive investments to maintain cash flow? In deciding what type of investment you want, you need to take into consideration how involved you'll be in the maintenance of the asset. Investing in stocks and bonds takes minimum effort. Spending 2 hours a year in May rebalancing the accounts and examining fees is as simple as it can get. You can set up an account and begin investing in the stock market with a few hours of your time. It's easy. You'll need some basic information, most you already know, like your address. You'll need your Social Security or tax ID number, and you'll need a way to send an investment company the money you want to invest. A checking account is the easiest way, but they can also accept money orders. Take a look at Fidelity's website and see how you might set up a new account. On the other hand, A business someone else runs for you may take more active involvement. Your business could be a coin-operated laundromat, rental real estate, barbershop, lawn care, or restaurant. With a business, you might get a phone call about vandalism or a problem with an employee. You might have to fix a clogged toilet or meet a repair person at the location to get something fixed. A business may require you to be hands-on to make a profit. As you think about the business you could create, make certain other people could run the day-to-day operation for you. If you're the brains of the operation and it can't exist without you, you really aren't retiring. I have a buddy named Nick. He owns a chemical company. He's the brains of the operation. Sure, he hires accountants and other chemists, but without his direct involvement, the company won't survive more than 6 months. He's the one who creates the new products and earns the patents. He's the brains of the operation. Sure, I see him at the pool more often than a lifeguard, but he's still working and he can't retire early. Could you start a business that other people could run for you? Handyman, handywoman, website design, a tutor, cleaning, landscape gardening, party planner, dog care, errand services, bartender. If you're young and want to start a business, learn from a mentor. Work for someone else. There is no need to be unique. Find someone who's been successful and copy what they did. For your business, be the best. Become a leader in the industry. Build a reputation for great work and the best customer service. Timely and clear communication is important. Most early retirees choose to have a combination of stock investments and a stream of income, usually from rentals. This mix gives them peace of mind that if the stock market were to go down, they could fall back on the rent payments or even sell the properties to stay retired. Either route you take, your foundational step is setting up your stock investments. To retire early, you need 2 pots of money. Your fast fire savings are going into 2 different types of investments. One will be accessible no matter what age you retire. The other is accessible when the government says you're at retirement age. A traditional retirement fund can't be accessed until you're older. This is why you'll need a regular mutual fund. To span the years between your early retirement and the age the government allows you to access the retirement funds, which is 59 and a half. A general guide for most people wanting to retire early is to maximize their 2 retirement accounts and have 7 times as much money in their regular mutual fund. The essential pot of money to fund first are your 2 traditional retirement accounts. A 401k or regular IRA, which stands for individual retirement account, and a Roth IRA. The best retirement fund is a company matched 401k. Free money is the best way to build wealth. A company match is your chance to get a bonus from your employer. If your company doesn't offer a company match, call an investment company and start your own IRA. Hey, to start your own IRA, investment companies can help set up an individual retirement account, an IRA, for you. It's like a 401k. An IRA will reduce your tax liability. Money invested in these types of accounts reduces the amount of money the government bases your tax. It's the government's way of encouraging you to save. You can claim less income, pay less tax, and invest the tax savings. Because the tax savings, you can save about 25% more compared to investing after tax, like you would with a Roth IRA. The first account you set up will be something equivalent to an individual retirement account. Call an investment company and ask, I need to set up an IRA. What are my options? They'll walk you through the process and get you on the right product. You also need a Roth IRA. You need the advantages a Roth IRA can provide. Grows tax-free. You can withdraw the money tax-free. You can make a tax-free withdrawal with limits to buy your first home. You can pull the principal out at any age, although earnings have to remain until age 59 and a half. There are some challenges with a Roth IRA. First, the federal government sets a maximum allowed investment in all types of IRAs. For the Roth, divide the maximum amount by 12 months and put in as much as the government allows. Again, simply call the investment company and ask, I'd like to set up a Roth IRA. Can you walk me through the process? I've set up plenty of accounts, online as well as over the phone. Not once did the investment company make me feel stupid for asking a question or getting something wrong. You need a regular mutual fund. If you're planning on retiring before age 59 and a half, you need a retire early fund. This part of your investment is in regular mutual funds. Investment companies offer mutual funds that invest in the stock market. You can use these funds for your early retirement. A portion of your savings will go into regular mutual funds so you can access at any time, even before age 59 and a half. According to the government regulations, this isn't a retirement fund. As you set up your IRA, Roth IRA, and regular mutual funds, set up monthly contributions to each. This is where that checking account comes in handy. Make automatic payments from your checking account to these funds each time you get paid. If you only have investments, you'll need 25 times your yearly expenses. If you want to retire without a stream of income from other sources like rentals, you'll need money invested in the stock market. On the year you retire, you'll need 25 times your yearly expenses in passive income investments like mutual funds. This is the amount of money you'll use every year to pay taxes, buy insurance, go to the grocery store, as well as pay for housing and entertainment. A quick guide to the amount of money you'll need in stocks. If you can live on $20,000, you'll need $500,000 for retirement. If you need $40,000 to live, you'll need $1 million for retirement. For every $10,000 of living expenses per year, you need $250,000 in passive income investments. You've realized you need 2 pots of money and a lot of it. You won't need as much money as you're living on today. We'll talk about increasing your income and the fastest ways of reducing your expenses so you can retire early. Next, we'll talk about specific mutual funds and streams of income recommendations for you to retire early.